Hello guys, and welcome back to today's tutorial. I'll be showing you guys how I made this bag in less than 30 minutes. Okay, it is a quick tutorial and you can see how beautiful this bag is sitting. Funny enough, you don't even need much fabric to make this bag. Also, you can make this bag to sell and can even make it and sell in large quantities. If you're interested in this, kindly keep on watching and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and let's dive into the video. I have this little piece of fabric here and I also have my lining piece. So what I'm going to do is to keep the other piece aside like so, and then we'll work on this one for now. So my fabric is thick but it is not stretchy. Okay, so you need a fabric that is at least thick. For the length here, I have 12 inches as you can see, and then for the width I have 15 inches. So you can use more than 15 inches depending on how wide you want this your bag to be. Okay, so for this tutorial I'll make use of 15 inches for the wideness. So I'll place my lining on it and I'll just stitch the two sides here and here. So after stitching, this is what I have. So I'm going to make sure that this my stitched line is in the middle like this. You can see how I am arranging it. So ensure that it is in the middle, and you have to also ensure that your seams are flat. Okay, you can also give this a very good press, okay, if possible. So I just pinned it down to keep it in place. After doing that, what I'll do now is from this middle line, the stitch line here, right, I'm going to mark 1.5 inches like this, and then from that 1.5 inches I'm also going to mark 1 inch again. I hope you understand, guys. So after doing that, basically what I'm trying to do, I just pin the 1 inch. What I'm trying to do is to create an opening around this piece. So I'll repeat the same thing here. From the stitched line, I'll mark 1.5 inches just like this, and then from this 1.5 inches I'll mark another 1 inch like this. So after marking, that's my 1 inch. I'm sorry that the chalk is not showing. So now basically from that 1 inch I'll stitch from here to this side like this. Okay, and from that same 1 inch I'm going to stitch from here, okay, down like so until I get here. So I'll leave an opening by this side so that I'll be able to turn it to the right side. So I'll come to this down part and stitch from here and stop around the 1 inch, which is here, and then I'll jump from the 1 inch again. I'm going to stitch from here to this side. Guys, I know it is tricky, but it is not tricky. If you are doing it, you understand what I'm doing. So I'm repeating it again. From here, mark 1.5 inches. From that 1.5 inches, mark 1 inch. Okay, so basically there will be an opening by that 1 inch side. That is just basically what I am trying to demonstrate here. But in case you don't understand, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so after stitching it, this is what I have. So you can see the opening I have here. Can you see? So that was what I was trying to create. And for this other parts, I have an opening at the middle as well on the lining piece. So now what I'm going to do is to fold the edge like this. Can you see how I flipped it? So that's how you should flip yours. Okay, and I made sure that my seams are flat. So from the edge I just marked 1 inch. This is 1 inch. Okay, so I'll stitch on that 1 inch. So I'll repeat the same thing here. I'll just flip it like so, then I'm going to mark 1 inch and I'll stitch on the 1 inch. So I'll stitch on the 1 inch and I'll also repeat the same thing for the main piece. I'll fold it like this, make sure that my seams are flat, and I'm going to mark 1 inch like this downward and stitch on it. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do that. So I'm repeating it again so you can see how I flip it, guys. It is not difficult at all. Okay, so I'll go ahead and stitch. After stitching, this is what I have. Now I am going to just trim it off, okay, all the excesses. So after trimming it off, I'm going to bring it out to the right side from the opening we have on the lining. Okay, the opening we have on the lining is bigger than that of the fabric. Okay, so after bringing it out to the right side, go ahead and close this your opening that you have on the lining piece. After closing the opening, you just flip the lining into the bag like this. So you can see that our bag is gradually coming out, right? So this is what it will look like. So I will show you the bottom part looking so neat. Can you see how neat it is looking like? So our bag is gradually coming out. You can iron this, okay? So I kept the bag aside and work on the strap. So now to cut out this strap, what I have here for the length is 8.5 inches, and then for the width I have 2 inches. So now you can just fold it into two like this and stitch it and bring it out to the right side. But for me, I love doing this when I'm making bag. I'm going to just fold it one time like this. I'll fold it second time again, and then I'm going to fold it the third time like this, and then I'll stitch on it all the way down. So this way, I just love the outcome, the result I get from this method when I am making bags. So this is what I am going to do and stitch it all the way down. After doing that, this is what I have, right? And now I've turned the bag to the rough side, as you can see, or the wrong side, and now I just flipped it again. Can you see how I flipped it? I just want to get the midpoint. Okay, so just flip it like so and mark out your midpoint. You can also iron it if you want to. So this is my midpoint where you can see my chalks. So what I'm going to do is from this midpoint, I'm going to mark 1.5 inches like this from this side, and from this other side I'm going to mark 1.5 inches like so. And then I'm going to carry the belt and I'm going to place it like this. Can you see how I'm placing it? And pin it down, and I'll flip it to this other side and pin it down. You can make this your strap longer if you want to, okay? So it's just a matter of choice. So I'm just going to pin this down. Make sure that they are aligning here at this bottom part, okay? You have to be careful. So I'm going to repeat the same process for this other one, okay? This is my 1.5 inch, and I'm going to just place it like so and pin it down. So now go ahead and just stitch on it here and here, okay? So I'll just secure it, and you have to back stitch, secure it very firm. You can see what I have looking so beautiful. So now to make that rushed effect that it has, I have this strap to be 1.5 inches and the length is around 15 inches. So you can make this very long, okay? It depends on what you want. You can make it longer. So I'm going to fold it like so. Watch what I'll be doing like this, and then I'll fold it just the way I folded the first one, but just that I secured the top part so that it will look very neat. Okay, so fold it once inside like this, then fold it again one, and then two. Okay, just what I did for the other one, and this is what I have, guys. So now you can see that opening we have. Okay, at the beginning, this is the opening we created. So now I'm going to insert this into that, but before then I have to stitch this between the opening that I have. Okay, at this top part I'll stitch all the way to the other side. Okay, I'm so sorry that my chalk was not visible enough. Okay, it is nature of the fabric. So now I'm going to stitch all the way to this other side, and then just in between the openings that we have, you have to stitch all around it to create that channel for this strap to pass through. So after stitching it all the way around, yeah, what I'll do now is to insert this. Okay, so I'll carefully insert it using the my needle. To do that, I'll just insert it into the channel that I created. Okay, this might be difficult a bit depending on the size of your strap. So when I get to the end, I'm going to knot it. Okay, you can see me knotting it so that it will not go back inside. Okay, so I'll just knot this end, and then I'm going to continue fixing it. After fixing, I'm going to just draw it and knot the other end as well. So that's just basically what I did, and now I'm going to fix the second strap using the same method. Okay, so you can make your strap very slim so that it will be easier for it to pass through this channel. Okay, so if you've watched this video this far, kindly give it a thumbs up and let me know if you'll be trying this out. So this is what I have. I'm just knotting it now. So guys, this is it, and after pulling it, this is what it is looking like. Can you see what I have? So this is looking so beautiful. Can you see what I have, right guys? So now I'm going to just, okay, so I just attach some things into the bag just so that it will stay very firm on the table. And this is what our bag is looking like, looking so beautiful. Like I said, it is so simple to make, guys. Okay, and it won't even take much of your time. So this is our bag, sitting so pretty. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section, and let me know if you have any questions, suggestion. Thank you so much for stopping by today, and I hope that I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.